I'm Ashley St. John Smythe. This is MediaNet.
Top story, Delta City as Robocop continues to clean house. Earlier today, the Delta City Defender took on, or rather took out, the remaining cells of the notorious anarchist group, Da Bombs.
Despite his success, Robocop's recent actions have been characterized by some as excessive. Is Robocop becoming too violent?
The suggestion that Robocop is displaying more aggressive behavior is an anthropomorphic oversimplification. Only human beings are capable of such a degree of complexity. I think we can agree from the look of him that human is something that this robotic creature is not.
In more somber news, Delta City Security Commander John T. Cable was laid to rest this morning at Nixon Memorial Cemetery. Cable was killed earlier this week during a firefight with the terrorist Bone Machine. Commander Cable, a former Detroit police officer and recipient of the Medal of Valor, recently returned to Delta City where he was instrumental in bringing to justice the anarchist group Da Bombs. He is survived by his ex-wife, Sarah Cable. Sarah Cable, Security Concepts.
Commander Cable gave his life so that others might go on living. He truly was the finest example of everything a good police officer and citizen of Delta City can and should be.
Tonight on Justice Net, the John Cable story, Death of a Hero.
There you go. Is that good, kiddo? You like that? I knew you would like that. I made that especially for you. You're gonna do very well. I am proud of you. Oh yeah, I'm proud of you. Damien? What the?
Discharge, 61%. And he's down stealth gear's a real pig for power.
Got us in, didn't they?
At a 40% drain.
39.7. Grab whatever you can. I don't want to stay here a second longer than we have to. What a bunch of junk. There's money in here somewhere. This'll do. I'm in.
How long?
10 minutes.
I thought you were fast, Daddy. What the? What did you do? Annie, unplug yourself. We gotta go.
Can't.
She pulls out now. We lose everything.
Hold on. I'm gonna try something.
Central, this is Division Commander Carl S. Buck. We got a priority panic alarm at OCP.
I'm assuming command of this operation. Well, let's get a team in there right now.
Ma'am, we don't even have any armaments for this op. I don't think that you understand.
This is OCP. We don't think, we do.
You're the boss. All right, boys.
What's the status, team leader?
Negative contact on entry, sir. May just be a false.
Omni Consumer Products corporate headquarters, located in the heart of spectacular Delta City, the safest place on Earth.
What's going on?
Relax. Just the building's automated welcome message.
Unfortunately, you have entered the premises illegally. Please vacate now. You have 5 seconds to comply. Thanks again. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds.
Let's go, team! Move out! Move out! Move out!
Computer thinks cops are the bad guys.
It's not supposed to fry them. Shut it down! Shut it down!
I can't. It's locked into the security mode.
Attention! You have maliciously defaced and/or damaged the property of Omni Consumer Products.
Central. Disregard.
No unnecessary violence, do you hear me? Unauthorized parking zone. Please vacate now.
We got trouble. Big trouble.
Cyborg trouble.
I'm nearly there.
Come out now, or there will be trouble.
brutality?
Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
You are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you. Violation of OCP bylaw number 917. You are under arrest.
See you soon.
Under arrest.
You hurt my head. Hey, enough.
You okay, officer? Hello? Hello? How many fingers?
Hello, I'm Officer Down. Do you feel safe in Delta City? Gosh knows I sure do. That's because Delta City's Zero Fatality Act has helped cut crime-related casualty statistics by almost 47%. We salute those brave officers of DC Security who laid down their lives to enforce this act and help Delta City remain the safest place on Earth.
I missed the funeral. I wanted to pay my respects.
Is that regret I hear?
Should you?
I'd hate to see you fall victim to your own weaknesses.
Don't mistake my desire to honor a man's memory for a character flaw.
Will we find you standing by the next man's grave as well?
You're here too.
We do what we have to do.
Yeah. We don't have to like it.
A widow is entitled to a period of mourning.
Some of us had less than that.
James, you're a brave boy. Don't let that get in the way.
can't go charging into situations like this. Are you trying to kill yourself? Your internal cooling system's ruptured. Half your processor's melted.
Murphy, take the shot.
I'm gonna have to dig up one of the old Charon 200s.
I'll kill him!
Wasn't for your insulation.
What are you prepared to do?
I'd be selling you for scrap instead of putting you back together. Don't worry. I'll have you back fighting bad guys by this time tomorrow. How many fingers?
I'm sorry, John.
Hello? Murphy, you in there? Security Concepts really dropped the ball, Sarah. The zero fatality policy was supposed to make us look good. Come to Delta City, the safest place on Earth. Even our police don't need guns. Instead, you crippled them and left them at the mercy of this, oh, what the hell is it called?
Bone machine.
And to make matters worse, OCP itself was breached last night.
The timing of the zero fatality policy is admittedly unfortunate, but no one could have predicted the appearance of something like this freak.
I don't know about that.
That, and the regrettable death of your ex-husband, Commander Cable, are frankly the only reasons I haven't asked for your resignation.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you assessed the break-in?
We have heard rumors about well-equipped tech thieves operating.
Is it possible they were looking for our Saint prototype?
There was some minor damage to the system, ma'am.
Their profile suggests that they only steal technology people can use.
Will that affect our automation schedule?
I can't see how. Although I should note that the damage wasn't caused by the thieves. It was, apparently, Robocop. Another one of Security Concepts' little toys.
Robocop, Mr. Lowe, is one of the only reasons any of us still have a job. Without him, OCP and Delta City would be in complete chaos.
How's our schedule?
Safety protocols are offline. It'll be a while before I can...
Good. So we're still on target.
Do you ever actually listen to me when I talk?
Ed, I promise to deliver this system to the board, and by God, you will deliver it on time. I don't want to talk about delays. We need results. Hard results, Hobley.
Now! Saint, what is your current operational status?
System's currently at 41% of nominal operating range.
What the hell was that?
Oh, yeah. We can communicate with him directly now.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Pretty good. Talk to him.
Me?
Yeah. Well, I need to see how he responds to other inputs besides my own.
You talk about it like it's a person.
Yeah, well, in many ways he is. Just talk.
Hello? How are you?
My neural net is presently incomplete, Mr. Lowe, but thank you for asking. However, I am learning at an exponential rate. Dr. Hutley assures me that I will be fully operational within the established time parameters.
Ed, you're a genius.
Yeah, thanks for noticing.
Technology, Ed. Technology is our friend.
No, I mean, if you want to talk, no. You know, but the world's not a fair place. Good. Come on, you don't mean that.
The world will never be fair. The world only makes sense if you force it to.
Murphy, you can't go charging into situations like this. Are you trying to kill yourself? Kill yourself? Kill yourself? I really have something to tell you. I love you.
Everybody, dies.
Every attempt to recreate the original has been a disaster. I was involved with the first procedure, but I wasn't doing everything myself, like I am here.
I have every confidence in your abilities, Dr. Hill. Does he remember anything?
The organic components of his brain serve primarily as reasoning and cognitive centers, the kind of thing we can't effectively simulate with a computer. The earlier unit retains some measure of instinct, but memory, personality, no. He's just meat. A gelatinous aggregate of neurons and synapses, nothing more. Target. Now follow. We've taken the opportunity to upgrade some of the original systems. This unit can effectively anticipate a target's next move and beat it to the punch, so to speak. We've also added an additional sidearm and targeting system. Acquire a secondary target.
What the hell is this? Shut it off! Shut it off!
You're sure this is what you want?
The only regret, Dr. Hill, is that I didn't think to do it sooner. Let's put him to some use.
Straight home, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Officer of the peace, step out of the vehicle immediately. You have 5 seconds to comply.
It's Robocop.
Oh, what does he want?
I don't know.
Thank you.
Security?
security? The CEO.
Thank you for your cooperation. You are illegally found. Have a nice day.
Son of a bitch! Robocop is a menace. You can't rely on anything or anyone anymore. Why didn't security concepts anticipate this?
We've had reports that he was displaying more aggressive tendencies, but there was nothing to indicate this level of...
I don't want excuses. I want him off the streets immediately.
That's easier said than done. If he's not agreeable to the order, well, let's just say he's the original 500-pound gorilla.
What about system support? What? That's what they were created for, right? What do they call them? Robo-hunters?
Mr. Lowe, we will not discuss system support in an open meeting again. Is that clear?
Yes, but
Damien! Shut up!
Ma'am, with all due respect, I must take full responsibility. Security concepts should have anticipated something, and it frankly sickens me to think that my oversight may have in any way led to your personal harm. For that, I must apologize.
Come here, Sarah.
This is a security concepts blunder, and I feel I should take responsibility to clean it up.
Exactly how are you going to do that? Robocop is, as Mr. Murphy put it, the 500-pound gorilla.
There is a contingency plan, but it is somewhat radical.
Ms. Cable, you have my full authority to implement any plan that will get Robocop off the street.
Yes, ma'am. James, the trust needs you to do something. Check out Commander Cable's office and clear his hard drive. I want nothing left of him. Got it?
Bye-bye, Cable. What? Why is he looking up Dad's records? Classified.
Delta City is held in a grip of terror as Robocop goes rogue. Security cameras outside the OCP tower caught it all. Reports are flooding in.
And then he totally trashed my dad's car. And he punched me in the face. Oh man, I'm in so much trouble. Dad, I swear I will never take the car without asking again.
OCP has no explanation for this alarming transformation, but assures citizens that they are moving quickly to put a stop to it.
Sure, he did a lot for the city, but his time was long past due. I mean, it's not like we really need him anymore. This is the safest place on Earth, right?
The OCP CEO herself, a victim of the Delta City destroyer, had this to say.
The safety of the citizens of Delta City is our responsibility, and we do not intend to let them down. Without risking security considerations, I can say this. Robocop has been officially recalled.
Once he was Delta City's greatest defender, now Delta City's greatest threat. See the Delta City Destroyer in action as he unleashes his fury on an unsuspecting city. Who knows what could happen when Robocop attacks? Own the video that critics are calling shocking, thought-provoking, and highly entertaining. When Robocop attacks, order now!
Many citizens are wondering just how OCP plans to deal with this robo-rampage.
The Zero Fatality Act has been suspended until further notice, but all DC troopers have been fully equipped to deal with the crisis.
How far is OCP willing to go?
Just watch us.
Again, a reminder to all citizens of Delta City, the renegade cyborg Robocop is still at large. Security Concepts head Sarah Cable has put to Once again, the hunt for the fugitive cyborg Robocop has been stepped up. If you spot him, contact Security Concepts at once. Do not engage. He is reported to be armed and dangerous and is not to be approached under any circumstances.
OCP has announced the release of an upgraded law enforcement droid to replace Robocop. This unit's first official assignment will be the apprehension, and if need be, destruction of the renegade cyborg.
Hold your fire, boys. Remember, he's a cop.
Robocop, you are under arrest. Lay down your weapons peacefully. We do not want to harm you.
Get ready to fire.
We are desirous to obtain a peaceable solution. There is no need for escalation of violence.
Officer, please come quietly. We don't want to shoot.
You are making a mistake.
Officer, you have your orders. Carry them out. Officer, come back here. I said come back here immediately.
You're on your own.
Damn it. Prepare to fire!
Ma'am, he's a cop, ma'am.
You have your orders. You are employees of OCP, and you will follow these orders. Any person who does not follow these orders will be dismissed immediately from service. No pension, no benefits. Do you want that? Fire! Come on! Fire!
I'm composed of titanium. I don't believe you are. Your move.
Come back here! Robocop. You are the property of OCP. And you will have to listen to what I have to say. Please. Please don't hurt me. I was just following orders.
Whose orders?
I don't know. Security Concepts. Sarah Cable.
Cable?
Yeah.
Let the lawyer go.
Identify yourself.
I have orders to bring you in. You have 5 seconds to surrender. 4 seconds.
Who are you?
3 seconds. 2 seconds. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. You're coming with me.
So the big tin cans finally cracked. I was so surprised I nearly had a heart attack. I mean, can you blame him? Does anyone take this guy seriously? Look, the poor bastard gets no downtime, no pension, no benefits, and no respect. Meanwhile, he's been DC's little ace in the hole for 10 years. I mean, every time some loony comes crawling out of the woodwork, they drag old nuts and bolts out to put a scare into them, not to mention a few thousand bullets. Rest of the time, he sits around waiting for the next time. He's frustrated and has every right to be. You know, if I put up with the shit he does, I'd probably start blasting away too.
Give up now. There is no escape. Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Attention Unit 001. Respond.
Let's see what's so classified.
Tonight on KidsNet, the cartoon sensation that's taking the Asian block by storm is now available for your home directly. He's ultimate criminal maniac cyborg police officer. Witness his path to destruction as he eliminates the problems of homelessness in our cities. Homeless ninja are everywhere, but cyborg police officer cleans the slate with his phantom tiger punch and neutron tension gun. Join him or die.
Von Krass here. We're deep in the bowels of Precinct 1, looking for OCP's masked metal menace, Robocop. And we found the room where he lives, right here, the Robo Chamber. We're about to go in now. We don't know what we're going to find. We don't even know if we're going to come back. But for truth, we go forward. I'm going to check the door. The door is open. We're going in. Seems to be a lot of complicated equipment. This seems to be a computer database of some kind, presumably where Robocop would store his data. What kind of data, we can't say. How much, we don't know. But if Robocop has data, that's where it would be. It's quiet here right now, like the eye of a hurricane. It's hard to believe that from this very room, acts of mayhem, destruction, and property damage, the likes of which I've waited years to cover, were all plotted and planned by the man, or thing, or, if you will, man thing we call Robocop. And he did it all from this chair. This chair on which he sat. On his ass, his big metal ass. Oh, look, over here. Okay. Seems to be some kind of media center, which begs the question, did the irresponsible media twist Robocop into a rampaging juggernaut? I don't know. But more importantly, can the media make a normal person commit senseless, brutal, yet highly newsworthy acts of violence? I don't know. But what we do know is that...
Who are you?
Hi. Yeah, no, we're with the washroom, looking for the washroom.
Run! Tonight on Exploitation Net. Escape from Robocop's lair.
You still have such a handsome face. But I think I like you better this way, John. I should have had Dr. Hill use more than your brainstem when he put you back together.
You're such a surprise, Sarah. I never figured you for a romantic. Just your type, too. Tall, dark, battery-operated.
You aren't authorized to be here.
For all the poo-pooing you've done on my Saint project, you never did take the time to actually look at it. Even at 70% capacity, it's really started to dovetail with the building. It's assumed provisional control over environmental systems, aspects of building maintenance, security, surveillance. Now, I'm not here to bust you. I'm as sick of that Iron Maiden and the rest of them as you are. Now, you keep playing your little games. But how long is all of that going to take? Emotional manipulations aside, the old bag's a lot tougher than she looks. And a few political embarrassments won't get rid of her. Besides, once Saint's fully online, she will have push-button control over the entire city, and all your brilliant schemes will have amounted to squat.
What do you want, Damien?
I've been running the numbers on my Saint budget. You've used my resources to fund your pet project here. Nice touch. Bit of a burn. But the way I see things, it also makes us partners.
Oh, God.
Now, we can stick to your plan for the time being, but in case you failed to notice, your overamped ex-husband here failed to return a body. Robocop's still out there, and now he knows we're gunning for him, and I don't imagine he's very happy about that.
Assuming he's still alive.
Robocop's been burned, blasted, and blown to bits more times than I can count. He just keeps going and going and going. So unless we see some spare parts with his name on them, you shouldn't assume anything. That's why I'm bringing in system support.
Oh, great. Why don't you just nuke the city?
They were created for a very specific contingency, and that contingency now has reared its ugly metal head. You could have done this in the first place. But no, you had to show off your new toy.
And I'm not done showing off, Damien. Now, if you want to use Dead Dick Jones' last line of defense, that's fine. It goes with them. Or there's no deal.
Multi-processor in the 200 megahertz range.
I might have something like that. It's kind of old, though. You sure you don't want something in the 600s?
No, 200 will be fine.
Stop, thief! Give it back! It's mine! It's mine!
Get out of the way!
Give it back! It's mine! Give it back!
Get out of the way!
you're it.
You cheated, cheater.
What's your name?
I'm Jordan.
Where do you live, Jordan?
With my mom.
Where's your mummy now?
She'll find me. She always does.
It's not safe here, Jordan. You should go home. Go home.
What's your name?
I don't have one.
That's silly. Everyone has a name. His name's Automo.
Come with me. We'll go find your mother.
What are you doing?
Fixing myself.
Are you broken?
I'm repairing my communication system. So I can find someone.
Who?
Someone like me. Stay here.
Told you I'd see you again.
You are under arrest.
You might be the man in Delta City, but this is Detroit. This is a whole other world.
Mom! Hi! Hi.
We're about to deploy.
Sounds great. Keep me posted.
We have a renegade crime prevention unit on our hands. We will track it, corner it, and bring it down. Its GPS tracking system is offline, so we will do this the hard way. We have the assistance of the Rogue's replacement model. He is at our disposal and not vice versa. I want to make that perfectly clear. We have the latest in anti-cyborg hardware. You have the Guzzi 9000 pulse rifle, 60 kilowatts of raw robo-stopping power. It is non-lethal to humans, we think, so don't screw around.
Carver, What's your status?
We're moving into the city.
Sounds great. Keep me posted.
Now tear this city apart, piece by piece!
Well, if you're looking for a place to hide out, this is it. The only people here are lost or don't want to be found.
I'm not staying.
Where are you gonna go?
Someone wants me dead.
Oh, you want to march right back in there, help them out with that?
I want to return the favor.
You can't go there.
I serve Delta City.
Delta City wants to kill you.
I protect its citizens.
Protect them from what?
I uphold the law.
You carried out policy. You were a tool. It's gone. Past doesn't matter.
The past is all I have.
I got a place.
Then go.
You could...
I have work to do.
Yeah, honey. We're leaving.
I don't know your name.
Anne, what's yours? Good luck.
Bye. Automo! Atomo is cool. I love Atomo. Atomo is cool. Atomo is my friend. Atomo is my best friend. I love Atomo. Atomo is my god. Tomo, 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 Tomo. Atomo, Tomo, 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 Tomo. Give me a Tomo or hold my breath and die. You're a bad mommy if you don't buy me a Tomo. You don't love me. I want a Tomo. I need a Tomo. I am a Tomo.
Cable.
You don't remember, but I know who you are. I know what they've done to you. If you want to find me, follow this trace.
Let's finish this.
Here goes nothing. Sorry, Sarah.
Intervention Unit 001. You have been recalled. Remember. I remember nothing.
Why can't we bring him with us?
Because he doesn't want to.
I liked him. He was my friend. Kind of like a big Automo. I forgot him.
Jordan!
You are a man, not a machine. You're a cop. I'm a cop. My name is Alex Murphy. I need you to remember, John.
What are they giving us? For years of service. We were the best there was. Now what are we? Dinosaurs? An embarrassment? A joke?
Remember.
I don't want to die at the hands of a machine. You're destroying yourself. The only way out is for you to shoot. So you make sure it's the man that does the killing.
Remember, John.
You're boned, baby. Oh, get him! No, Murphy. Murphy. Take the shot. I'll do it! What are you prepared to do? I'm sorry, John. Do it!
You can't stay here. It's not safe.
There he is! Let's go! Double time!
Go hide. to do this. Put down your weapons, or there will be trouble.
Move in! Why are you standing there? Do something! Asshead. Take him down! Carver, what's your status? It's kind of a bad time.
Whatever you do, do not damage the new unit. It has not been paid for yet.
What? You got a virus? Countermeasures, now! Take him down!
Leave. I can't protect you.
Leave him alone!
Let's finish this up. Take him down.
Son of a bitch!
Make her pay for it.
guys. We got ourselves one here.
Are you really gonna kill me?
Alex, it is you under there, isn't it?
We got ourselves a man.
Help her! Please!
here to get answers, Alex. You took an oath to uphold the law. You're a man. You're not a machine. You're a cop. Why don't you help us? John, please. White Knight takes Black Bishop. This is what you get for messing in other people's business. Bye-bye, baby. I'm sorry. Think it over. Creeps. I'm releasing Unit 02. Stand down! Go to your mother. I've got work to do. Stand down! The name is Cable. Crime Prevention Unit! Whose side do you want? How you feeling, partner? Better. Oh, shit! Son of a bitch! Enough of this high-tech crap. Give me Mr. Smith and Mr. Wesson. Retreat! Retreat!
OCP sources claim that Robocop and his replacement model were both destroyed. Although this is yet to be confirmed, we went to the streets to find out your reaction to this news.
He was a bad role model for the kids. All that shooting and killing.
He was dangerous, and he had to be put down.
Sarah Cable, OCP Security Concepts.
The Robocop program is a thing of the past. We at OCP mourn his loss, but are more concerned with looking to the future.
OCP likes to think of itself as a family business. We each have a job to do, and that work is rewarded with more privileges and greater responsibilities. When one member of the family takes it upon himself to abuse his authority, the company suffers, the family suffers. Your deployment of the Systems Support Division was unauthorized, unjustified, illegal, and a direct violation of my orders. Your petty personal corruption, lack of judgment have cost this company greatly. And you have left us with only one option. Disavowal. OCP absolves itself of all responsibility in the events of the last few days. Any legal or civil ramifications from these events will be directed at you, personally. Effective immediately, you are hereby dismissed as an executive of Omni Consumer Products. Your shares have been revoked, all pensions and benefits suspended. Please have your office cleared out immediately and leave your identification and OCP credit card with security on your way out.
What about Saint? I created it.
Saint is the property of OCP, Mr. Lowe. It will continue to serve our needs. You, on the other hand, have outlived your usefulness. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on your way out, Sonny.
How's the building integration going?
It's fantastic. One more day, and we'll be there. It worked. Damien. Saint is alive.
Go home, Ed. Get some sleep.
I can't. I got two more tests. Two.
Home. Now. Sleep. Be back bright and early.
Okay. Just a nap. We did it, baby.
Yes, we did. Technology is our friend, Ed.
You be careful, 'cause it's delicate.
Will do.
Hello, Saint.
Can I help you?
Access environmental controls for the executive level, please.
Certainly.
Boardroom, please.
Lovely. Lucky me. A full house.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to table nominations for a replacement for Mr. Lowe.
Well, I suggest we choose the next most obnoxious person we got.
Seriously now, let's get down to business.
Increase barometric pressure.
Barometric pressure rising.
Increase temperature, please.
Temperature rising.
Is it hot in here?
Saint, lock the doors. Access video.
Pressure rising. 2 atmospheres.
Continue.
12 atmospheres.
Continue.
14 atmospheres.
Continue.
16 atmospheres.
Continue.
18 atmospheres.
Continue.
20 atmospheres.
Thank you, Saint. Delete records and shut down.
Good night, Mr. Lowe.
OCP likes to think of itself as a family business. We each have a job to do, and that work is rewarded with more privileges and greater responsibilities. When one member of the family takes it upon himself to abuse his authority, the company suffers, the family suffers.